Hi, Michael Coates joining us here with our At the Movies today.
Yes, and you got two movies, Glass?
Glass.
And
on the
other
basis
one-
of sex.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us
Let's
about
talk
it.
about Glass first. This
Okay.
is the third, frankly, in an unknown trilogy from M. Night Shyamalan. The first one was Unbreakable about 10 years ago. Split was the second. Glass starts off, we follow, it's almost like three films. In the beginning, it stars Bruce Willis. He comes back as David Dunn, as the everyday man superhero who's sort of a vigilante, fighting for justice. You also have James McAvoy, who has multiple personalities, so everything from a 9-year-old kid to a matronly British woman to the evil beast, and then of course Samuel L. Jackson as Elijah Price, who, Glass is his nickname because his bones break very, very easily. The plot is the first 20 minutes I thought were just fantastic in terms of telling some of the story and really getting into, sinking their teeth into the the superhero story. At a certain point, they are all cornered into a mental hospital. The three main characters, with Sarah Paulson is trying to, as a psychiatrist, trying to show them that they're not superheroes, that they're just average, ordinary men. But this was a disappointing film. Just to put it bluntly, I liked Unbreakable. First of all, if you haven't seen Unbreakable or Split, you'll be lost with this movie. Okay. So you really need to see those.
And those are fine.
And those are fine. Unbreakable. This one is not. I have to give it a 5 out of 10.
Wow.
And I even have to use the cliche: the glass was half empty. Yes, thank you. I couldn't
you
resist.
brought it a 5.
Exactly. You like that? Kind of exactly. A little symmetry there. So unfortunate from M. Night Shyamalan. I thought he was on a comeback, but this one is disappointing.
The first 20 minutes is good.
The first 20 minutes is good. The next one to talk about is On the Basis of Sex. It's inspired of the true life story of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. There you see she's played by Felicity Jones. It's 1956. She's one of the very few women at Harvard Law School. She's married to her husband. She has a little child. She's fighting the just overt sexism at the law school, and then it sort of follows her life story in terms of she graduated from law school. She and her husband moved to New York. She tries to get jobs at law firms, and they keep turning her down because she's a woman and she's married and has a kid. So the sexism is at play. She becomes a professor, and then she comes across a case that, if overturned, would really kind of start chipping away at the gender discrimination of the time. And Felicity Jones, I thought, was fantastic as Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Armie Hammer is her husband, who I thought was miscast. I mean, this guy is movie star gorgeous, and her real life husband was
not gorgeous.
He's just a regular guy.
This is Hollywood.
This guy's 6'5" and just matinee idols. Like, it's a little bit much for this particular casting. But their relationship, it is a love story between these two. He's also an attorney and equals. I thought the movie at times was a little bit cliched and a little bit kind of paint by numbers in terms of a biopic, but I did enjoy the story it told. I did enjoy, kind of watching her journey and overcoming the obstacles that were thrown before her each and every time. So I give this movie 8 out of 10.
Okay.
So,
I was thinking you were going to give it a 7.
No.
Okay.
But also, if you like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, there's a documentary called RBG that came out. I think it was last year. I think we reviewed it on the air last year. That's also actually better than the movie. So depending on what you're in the mood for.
Less artistic license.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
definitely.
So
All right.
those are the movies.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.